Hello everyone, welcome to today's video. So today I will be organising my bookshelves, and all of the books that are around me right now, you can't see it, there are a lot, yeah. And basically what happened, I went back to university and obviously I don't have my beautiful bookshelves here, but I kind of have this little small improvised shelf situation going on where there's obviously not enough space for all the books that I brought with me when I was coming from home, which is a whole suitcase of books. But yes, I thought I would just film the process of me organising all these books. First, what I'll be doing is organise them by genres and then kind of try and fit them into the shelf, or kind of make like an interesting side situation happening here, like something aesthetically pleasing. I don't know yet. Maybe something will come to me in the process of organising these books. And yeah, I'll just be chatting about my TBR basically, because most of these books are unread books. And so you'll kind of get an idea what I want to be reading in the next few months and how I organise my bookshelves. And yeah, I'll just be talking about random bits, so this will not be like a super scripted video, but I hope you enjoy it. And grab a hot drink and get cozy, because this will probably take a while. This is the current state that we're dealing with. As you can see, there is a lot of books. But yeah, back there we actually have some more university books, so I might just like, because a few of these are uni books, so I will be making a higher pile over there. But yeah, so currently the bookshelves are all empty, and now we just gotta separate into genres. So let's do that. Now I have kind of created some room for myself in between all of these piles, and at the moment I'm very overwhelmed, I am not gonna lie, but I think I will be starting with YA fantasy, just because I have 3 piles to go through, and that is quite a lot. And to be honest, I think I will just be putting a time lapse on myself again, and then I'll show you the finished product. Or will I? Let's see how this goes with one pile. I might do a few piles in time lapse and then others I won't, but we shall see. Okay, so this is now the progress that I have made so far. We have these 4 classics right here, because I think it kind of blends in really well. And we have the Chunka Anna Karenina, which it's my goal to read this book this year, so pray for me that I actually will. This is me holding me accountable to read this book. And then I have the Odyssey, which I also really want to read. 2 Charles Dickens books that, I'm not gonna lie, I won't be reading anytime soon. I just think they're really beautiful. And then we have Madame Bovary, which I also really want to get to, and like, look how stunning this edition is. Like, oh my goodness, it is beautiful. So that is gonna be my classics area, I think. So we have all the classics here now. So these are my paperback classics, and yeah, I actually think it looks quite nice. Like, this kind of blends nicely over. And yeah, a few that I really want to get to is The Tenant of Whitefell Hall, because that is a feminist classic that I should have read. I really want to get to the Euripides' plays, sorry, and I also really want to get to Siddhartha, which I just noticed is upside down, and Alice Walker's The Colour Purple, and obviously The Handmaid's Tale, because it is tragic that I haven't read that. But yeah, that is my progress so far. I actually ended up going with literary fiction and historical fiction for this one, and a few books that I kind of want to highlight that I really want to get to: The Vanishing Half, Brit Bennett, and Girl, Woman, Other by Bernardine Evaristo, but also The Underground Railroad by Colson Whitehead. This one is about the Underground Railroad in the American South before the Civil War, and that was kind of a metaphor for this mechanism that helped African Americans escape slavery. But in the book, the Underground Railroad is an actual underground railroad, so it's kind of like made the metaphor come to life, and I think that sounds really good. And then I also really want to get to this one, which is A Madness So Discreet. And first of all, the cover looks really cool. I love the look of this cover, and it's written by Mindy McGinnis. I haven't heard anyone talk about this one, and I've had it for a while. She's basically known for writing really feminist books, and this one is set in the Victorian era in an asylum, and the main character is pregnant, and she has been put into this asylum because of that, because she's unmarried and pregnant. And I think she's like diagnosed with hysteria or something like that, and she ends up solving crimes or something. I'm not really sure, but anyways, it looks really cool, and I don't know, I think it should be good. So we have arrived at my last shelf. I have a lot of books left. So I think in this one I will be putting some YA books, because especially Felix Ever After deserves a special place on my shelves, even though I haven't read it yet, but I just think the cover is absolutely stunning. And I will be putting some non-fiction reads on there, because I want those highlighted as well, you know? So let's get into the time lapse again, and I'll check in with you guys when I've actually gotten some kind of grasp over what I'm actually going to do with this shelf. Finished the non-fiction shelf that just stayed non-fiction without YA, because they all fit kind of really well in there. And some books that I'm really excited for: one is Too Much, How Victorian Constraints Still Bind Women Today, because that just sounds really interesting to me. The Lonely City, then Constellations I'm really interested in, and The Book of Joy, and this one as well. I don't know, I'm actually excited about all of these. Invisible Woman is, as you might have heard, a bit controversial, because the author was really exclusionary towards trans women in this book. So I will still be reading it, but it's probably not going to blow my mind, and I'm probably going to be a bit disappointed by it. And yeah, this one is a very classic feminist book, and this one I've heard is a bit mainstream feminism, and I'm not too sure if I'm gonna like that, to be honest. But yeah, those are some non-fiction reads that I have on my shelves at the moment. So I'll probably be putting some YA books up here. Okay, so I actually had to take away those books again because I remembered that I actually have a plant to put there. And I can't be putting, yeah, a book there basically. But over here we just have my Heartstopper books because they deserve a special place and I love them so much. And then we have some sci-fi and some literary fiction all kind of jumbled together. I'm very excited for Love and Colour, which, can we appreciate this beautiful, stunning cover? I won this from Jess's giveaway and it's absolutely gorgeous. And yeah, I'm honestly excited for all of these books. I really want to read 1,000 Splendid Suns because I've had it for a while and I need to read it, but Such a Fun Age and Midnight Library are also really good. We have my few fantasy books kind of still situated, and then I have just some random books up there that I couldn't fit anywhere else, and I put two of my romance books right there. Unmarriageable is a Pride and Prejudice retelling set in Pakistan, which I'm very excited for, and we have a historical romance, we have my poetry books. And then over here we just have my YA books and some classics on the side, and my huge Douglas Adams collection of the Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy books. And over here right next to my radiator we just have all my course books. So we have some slavery books, some human rights books, some philosophy books, more history books, and then like just some economics and politics books. And my German, English dictionary and a Bible. So yeah, this is what this area looks like now, and I'm honestly really happy with it. I will be putting the plant up and turn on the fairy lights. So this is the finished product. As you can see, the fairy lights are not very strong. I think I need to switch out the batteries, but yeah, my plant I'm also not 100% sure about because it kind of covers a lot of the books, but I'm happy with the bookshelves and how they turned out, and I'm actually pleasantly surprised at how many books I managed to fit onto it. And yeah, I like my little book corner. I might move these books somewhere else, like underneath my mirror or something, so it doesn't look as disjointed, but I will keep them in that order because I'm quite happy with that order. And other than that, I'm really happy with this section and my little mini carpet and having all my books there. Finished! Done! This took a while. I genuinely don't even know how long it took because I haven't been looking at my phone, obviously because I'm filming on it, but I'm really happy with the final result. I hope you like it too. This was really exhausting, and it was honestly such a daunting task, but now daunting task, but now I'm really happy that I'm done with it and that I can finally like get my room kind of sorted out. And yeah, I hope you enjoyed this really random video where I was showing you some random books that I want to read. But I guess you kind of got to look onto my bookshelves and what I have here with me. I haven't shown my favourite book. I think this has to be done in retrospect. So, Pride and Prejudice. It is with me here as well. This actually isn't my copy, but it is a nice copy of Pride and Prejudice. You know, it's a Penguin classic, but a vintage Penguin classic. So yeah, we love having one of these copies on us, and I'm just gonna read to you the first sentence because, you know, I actually know it by heart, but I'm gonna read it to you anyways. Here we go. It is a truth universally acknowledged that a single man in possession of a good fortune must be in want of a wife. And if you're not intrigued by this first sentence, then, well, I can't help you either. Anyways, I'm just gonna hang out with Baby Yoda now. The sole company to my Saturday night? Is it Saturday night? I think so. Well, not when you're watching this, but yeah, I'm gonna make myself a cup of tea, snuggle into bed, and probably read some romance because it's Valentine's Day tomorrow. And I hope you enjoyed my messy book organisation video. Thank you so much for watching if you made it this far. I have absolutely no concept on how long this video will actually be. No idea. Could be 5 minutes, could be 50. But anyways, I thank you very much for watching this far, and I'll see you soon with another video.